Mm.
Oh yeah, it's my least favorite hot box I've ever been a part of. I got some on Tuesday.
Oh, nice. That's what legends are made of. What's up?
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind the glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured, don't get your money's worth. Radio show, it happened all around. You gotta see the show. It's dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. Oh, right before your eyes, people laugh up from the skies. And he laughs until he cries, and he dies, and he dies. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. You gotta see the show. It's a dynamo. You gotta see the show. It's rock and roll. Oh.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're back here at the Park District of Forest Park for the final night of our Monday, Wednesday men's Major League Softball action. It's our A Division semifinals and finals here today. It is a scorcher, about 95 degrees here at first pitch at 7 p.m. What the heck? And we've already got our regulars chiming in. Want to thank everyone for joining us. Paul Rowan, much happier with the music selection. Loved playing with the Heat. Jack Doss checking in. Butter, 95 sunny, 16-mile-an-hour wind. Drink beer. Peoria Matt and M. Pat checking in. Our Twitch, Regs, Chris over there. Nathaniel, glad to have you all with us as we get ready to get this one underway between Circus and BTA. So it's going to be Tony Valdez starting things off for Circus. Of course, as I mentioned a couple times at the top, very hot, so very likely to have some equipment issues. We'll make sure we try to take care of all of that as we go. I've got the backup camera next to me, chilling on ice. So first pitch ball there. That one up the middle. Cap going back over to Leo for the out. So 10-3 for a quick first. Tony Ward at the bottom there. Kevin Duff also at the bottom. He's coming up to bat. Duff, the second baseman, here with one out. Duff hits that one over to second. Hustling around as that one kicked off pretty far. Duff into second, standing up. Real unfortunate bounce off the hands of Arion Gibson there. That's a two-bagger, and here's Chris D'Agostino. That is true. I am in a cement hot box with no windows except these front ones. Luckily, we do have a little breeze as Dags rolls that one to the pitcher. Left hand off balance. He's safe. Good job, though, keeping Duff at second. But really, it could be worse. I could be down there without the benefit of a fan. So I will take it as we're going to get a runner for Dags. Valdez running for him. Tim Korenkowski, the cleanup hitter, here with runners on first and second, one out. Korenkowski hits that one over to short, dropped, flipped over to second, 4 and out. Had a chance for a double play. I believe that was Hobson unable to catch it. Good effort, had it in his hands, just couldn't hold on to it. Still got the out at second, so Dags down. Or Valdez running for Dags down. Korenkowski over on first. Alex Chavez takes a ball. That one rolled over just past Hobson. Korenkowski around second into third, and it's going to be first and third, and Circus on the board first. So Sean Burke up here with the lead. Winner of this game gets high Y in the final. That one outside. Hit over to the right side, just past Gibson. Brings another run in. So Korenkowski in to score. Burke with an RBI single. Back-to-back RBI singles, and here's Scott Herdecki. 2-0 Circus with the early lead. Burke getting time and a runner. Herdecki up the middle. Across over to Leo for out number 3, but 2 across for Circus. We had at the bottom of the first inning. BTA coming up. So we're going to get Joe Caputo on the mound for Circus. Batting for BTA, it's going to be Leo Harris, Shavante Samuels, Wes Shannon, Brian Blackwell, Anthony Brewer, Arion Gibson, James Hobson, Lance Greer, Jake Elzey, Marin Jones, and Tommy Washington. See a couple more of our regulars checking in. Amelie and Joe, glad to have you with us. Our final broadcast of our summer league. It's been a lot of fun, tournament included. First pitch just a little deep from Caputo to Harris. Hits that one to the left side in the hole. Good throw across, but he's safe. Good effort over at short. I believe that's Jack Harrigan. They had Korenkowski listed at short, but he's playing short center, so gotta believe those two switched. But good wheels from Harris leading off. So he's on first. Samuel's up. Cap with the sleeves rolled up. Good day for that. Brandy over on Facebook, thank you for joining us here tonight. Here live from the Park District of Forest Park. Cap hits that one to Korenkowski. Steps on second for one. Fires it across to first for the double play. Bingo, bango, no bongo needed on that one. 10-3 for the double play. Korenkowski put a little extra something on that one and got it across in a hurry. So Wes Shannon here, 2 outs and the base is empty. Leadoff single erased on the double play. Peter checking in. What is up? Wes hits that one to the right side, foul. Jealous of the 100 or so people watching right now. Very likely watching from somewhere with air conditioning, frosty cold beverage, maybe some treats. West to the left side. Just out of play. Hordecki tracked it. Peoria Matt on Twitch. Those shorts are awesome. He said, didn't want to leave the swimming pool, but I kept them on anyways. It's all about the vibes. Wes Shannon is a vibe. Hits that one into left. So a 2-out single. Keeps it alive for Brian Blackwell. Make sure if you're watching over on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube, hop over in the chat. We'll give you a shout out. Shout out your favorite teams, players, whatever you want to do. There's a lot of time to kill. And I just talk. Thank you, Joe. Good vibes, babe. Ricky, the best game on dirt. Could not agree more. Consider myself very fortunate to work here at the Park District of Forest Park. With the Hall of Fame right there, these two fields, some of the legendary games that get played out here. Blackwell hits that one foul to the right side. Joe's and Oscar. Oscar's my favorite team. So I like to, when I go to sporting events of teams that I don't support, I like to wear referees' jerseys and just hope for a good game. So I'm with you, Joe. Catherine says, let's go BTA. Kickoff time, good throw there over to first. Almost got Wes. Blackwell to the left side. Harrigan gets a hand on it, but it's foul. So strike 3 there. Couple singles, but nothing doing for BTA. We head to the top of the second. Circus with a 2-run lead. They're coming right up. Have a giant pillar in my way, so I had to hook around it away from the microphone. Usually wear a headset, but we're going with the stick lavalier today. So top of the second, 2-0 Circus. Marie checking in. Let's go Circus. Anthony, I love this game. Let's go BTA from Muskegon, Michigan. Chris and Matt over on Twitch. Elmer, let's go BTA. Thank you, Nathaniel, for clarifying that as well. As Joey Casa takes one off the plate. Lance puts that one over the middle into center. Brewer under, makes the catch. So Casa flies out to Brewer for out number one. Jack Harrigan stepping in, so he is the shortstop. Got the position switched here on the score sheet. Harrigan wearing the backwards Sox hat. We have some Sox chat going on over in Twitch. Not a happy chat, though. Those vibes, not immaculate. Hits that one over to short. Climbs up, Hobson sticks with it. Throws a good throw across to get him. So real good job sticking with it there. And here's Rich Orico, the left fielder for Circus. Greer gets that one off the plate. Orico hits that one to left. Blackwell in, slides, but holds on to it. Let's see if he pops back up okay. He is okay. Looks like he just lost his footing under him. He was playing on his heels there, lost the balls of his feet. Did kind of a wrestling bump down, but he is okay. So a nice catch there from Blackwell for out number 3. Nothing doing there for Circus, and BTA chasing 2 coming up in the bottom of the second. That flat back bump in honor of the legendary Terry Funk, who passed away today. Would have been proud of that one from Lil B, as it's going to be Brewer, Gibson, and Hobson looking to get on the board for BTA. Chasing 2 early. Rob checking in already on Facebook for High Y. Whichever team wins this one, it should be an absolute banger of a game taking place at 8 o'clock. J-Rob checking in on Facebook. Terry Funk was a hardcore legend, just a legend in general. Even a lot of casuals who weren't big wrestling fans can recall his parts in Beyond the Mat. Very popular documentary. Pitch to Brewer there, takes a ball. Brewer turns on that one. Herdecki finds it, throws across. Nice play there from Scotty Herdecki for the out. Yeah, that one kind of picked up in an awkward spot just between the knees, about mid-thigh, able to get his hands around it. Good throw across. Rick Pinkerton over on Facebook. The glory days before there was Facebook and live streaming. We played in the Pro League. It was on Sports Channel. Now we're on a video game channel. That one back to Caputo. They're going to let that one roll. Foul. That's what we're hoping to do, my friend. Got some great leagues in the area, some great broadcasts in the area. Looking to grow the game and get those bad boys back to prominence. Peoria Matt over on Twitch says, Sports Channel, Jim Blaney. Hope that means something. You get a time there for Gibson. Hits that one into left, hugs the line, stays fair, gets past Orico. Gibson around second, hoofing it to third. Throw gets to the cutoff man. Gibson's gonna score up easy. Touch them all, big man. Absolutely gave that one a ride down the line. J-Rob showing your youth, Adam. Probably. That's okay, though. So BTA on the board now, chasing one. Hobson, who's already seen a ton of activity over at short. He can give one a ride, too, and make this tie ball game real quick. So one out, that one just a bit outside. Hits that to the right side foul. It wasn't a bad angle Orico took to that ball. It was just hit so hard that by the time it hit the grass, it just skipped and ran. By the time he got to it, about a couple steps around first base, you could see Arion realized he had a lot of room to maneuver, turned on the afterburners, and he got home in a hurry. So home run puts BTA on the board. Hobson hits that one into left again. Orico can't make the play. Took a couple steps in, ranged back. Hobson around second to throw towards third. So 2 balls to left field and 7 bases later. BTA threatening to tie right here. Runner on third, 1 out. So we're going to get a pinch hitter here. Katz is going to hit for Greer. How's it going, Tony? So number 74, Katz up right now with the Snoopy socks. Looking to launch this one like the Red Baron. Ball there. High fly ball over to Orico and left. Makes the catch. Hobson in to score. So a sac fly there ties it up at 2. Hopefully that reference made me sound older. So we're sitting all at deuces here now. Bottom of the second, 2-2, 2 outs. Jake Elzy hits that one just over Hordecki's head at third. Decent sized turnaround first, but Orico got to it quickly, so a 2-out single there. Marin Jones steps in as the wind blowing. That one deep. We do have symmetry. Add a 2-ball count to that one. So 4-pitch walk there, and a good job by Marin Jones. Putting the pressure there on Caputo. Tommy Washington batting in the 11 spot. Two outs, runners on first and second. So 2 outs, 2 on, 2-2 in the second. Feels very Pat Foley. Washington hits that one over 2-2. Duff over to first, Burke with the catch, but 2 runs in. So we're all knotted up heading to the top of the third. Circus coming right up. So here in the top of the third inning for Circus, it's going to be Joe Caputo, and then back to the top with Tony Valdez and Kevin Duff. I believe Tommy Washington, who was the last batter in the last half, showed up, so he'll be playing short now. Hobson over to third, a bit more of a representative defense that we're used to here for this BTA team. Hobson did a good job filling in over at short. A couple hard hit balls that he was able to knock down. A couple good throws across as that one hit foul to the right side off the tree, the infamous tree. So 1-1 here. Flip to the right side again. Harris, ooh, almost had a chance. That one just clipped the top corner of the yellow security fence, the safety fence. He was running over, and that one just clipped the top. Otherwise, he would have had a chance to make a play over the fence. Good effort from Leo Harris. Caputo hits that one into center. Brewer under. Took a couple steps back and then broke in to make the catch for out number one. So back to the top here for Circus and the center fielder, Tony Valdez, who grounded out to short center fielder to start this one off. Steps in. Takes a strike. That one up the middle. Cap plays it down on the low hop. Good throw across to get him. So 2 ground outs to Samuels. For Tony Valdez, we got 2 down, and Kevin Duff stepping in. Duff hits that one over to 2. Gibson, nice play. Played the high hop. Harris gets his foot on just in time. That one jumped up on Arion Gibson, but he was able to corral it. So 3 up, 3 down there for Circus. A big inning after getting 2 for BTA. All knotted up at 2, heading to the bottom of the third. Also, hello, Gray. Had to give a shout out to our guy, Gray Hendricks, watching over on Facebook, chiming in just before that half inning ended. Part of the 3-man weave, the greatest sports podcast you never heard of. So it's going to be Leo Harris, Shavante Samuels, Wes Shannon here in the bottom of the third for BTA. Harris fouls that one straight back. That one just short. our guy Butter over on Facebook. Big weekend this weekend for 16-inch softball. 16-inch softball fights cancer, Saturday, August 26th. There's 2 great events. As Harris hits that one right at Duff, did not have to move an inch for out number 1. But it's going to be the Why Me tournament over at the St. Christina Fields, and then the Dana Strong tournament over at Wentworth Park. If you'd like to learn more information about game times and everything else, we can surely get you pointed in the right direction. But a big weekend for the softball community, as well as supporting breast cancer research. That one foul from Cap. Absolutely wild to me right now that it's 7:20 p.m. and it's 96 degrees here in Forest Park. Cabot's that one into left. Orico down to a knee, makes the catch. Good bounce back there in left field for Mitch Orico. Wow, Paul Rowan says 67 women's teams in the Why Me tournament. Wes Shannon hits that one to the right side, foul. Tree spits it out, working overtime. 2 outs right now. Shannon had a 2-out single in the first, looking to do much of the same here. Takes his sunglasses off, as it does look like the sun will not be peeking over the trees anymore. It's the CTA's problem now. Wes hammers that one into right. Good throw in from Casa, keeps Wes Shannon at first. Another 2-out single, and here comes Brian Blackwell. Nice hit there from Blackwell into center. Wes around second into third. Will he challenge? He will. The throw comes into short. No communication there on the infield. That allows Blackwell to take second. RBI double there for Brian Blackwell brings Wes Shannon in to score, and BTA takes the lead. So 2-out double makes it 3-2. Anthony Brewer, former big leaguer, steps in. Brewer hits that one into center, just dropped the hands and placed it just in front of the center fielder to bring Blackwell in to score. RBI single there, and BTA doubles the lead. Good observation from Peoria Matt, a very McCutcheon-esque stance. I like the way he kind of dropped those hands and hit that. Gibson with the home run in the last frame to get BTA on the board. Hits that one high over to second. Duff back, makes the catch. But 2 more in for BTA. They've got a 2-run lead. Circus coming up in the top of the 4th. here for Circus in the top of the fourth, it's going to be Chris D'Agostino, Tim Korenkowski, and Alex Chavez. Led for the first two. Got it tied up in the third. Here, BTA now with a 2-run lead as Dag starts this one off foul to the right side. Want to thank everyone for joining us over on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. This broadcast brought to you by the fine folks at Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, River Oaks CDJR.com. As Dags hits that one over to third. Hobson, good throw across. Slight bobble, but Harris was able to secure it. Good job holding the bag and holding the ball. First out. So Korenkowski in. Not much argument there from Circus. Just a couple shrugs. But it did look like he was able to settle that one before the foot hit the bag. That one just clipped the back of the plate. There's a strike to Korenkowski. Shook his head in disbelief. Hits that one to third, right at Hobson. About a half step over, makes the catch. So both outs at the hands of James Hobson. And here's Alex Chavez. Have a great night, Chris. Thank you for joining. Thank your family for sharing you with us here tonight. So Chavez, an RBI single in the first. Nice pitch there from Greer. Rolled up the middle. Washington with it. Double pump and a good throw across to get him for out number 3. So 2 ground outs and a line out. A quick 1-2-3 there for Circus. BTA coming up with a 2-run lead here in the bottom of the fourth. So BTA looking to extend their lead here. It's going to be Hobson, Greer, and Elzy. Got an update from our Ranger, Joel Zavala, over on field 2. Line drive leading 4-2 right now in the top of the fourth against Pharaohs. What an absolute Cinderella story it's been in these playoffs, the B Division playoffs for Line Drive. They didn't win a game all regular season. Run differential was not in their favor, and here they are running through the B Division tournament bracket. Right now, beating a quality Pharaohs team by 2 in the top of the fourth. Hobson hits that one into left. Orico with a step in, makes the Soriano catch for out number 1. That's one of those things about this game, though. You never know. We talked about it in the broadcasts we did to start these playoffs. It was the same team, but a completely different squad. If you know, you know. But they showed up a completely different squad, completely different mentality, and they've been showing a lot of tenacity and grit here in the B Division playoffs. So right now with the lead over on field 2. Lance Greer up with 1 out. Hits that to the left side, right at Herdecki. So a quick 5 outs to start off this whole 4th inning. Jake Ellsey looking to keep things going. Single in the second. Hits that one over to Herdecki. Nice hop to the hip across the diamond for out number 3. So 1, 2, 3, followed by a 1, 2, 3 after 4. Circus chasing 2, coming right up. So here for Circus in the top of the 5th inning, it's going to be Sean Burke, Scott Herdecki, who had a busy inning there at third of the last half, and then Joey Casa. So we're all set, ready to go here. Greer's still on the mound. Lance is settled in nicely. Burke to the right side, foul. I can see some of the competitors from High Y slowly rolling in, a couple with ice cream cones. Concessions open for just a bit longer. Labor Day weekend, the pool closes. Just deep to Burke there. High to the right side. Let's see if he can get to it. That one off the tree trunk. 2 strikes there. You saw it kind of bounce back in play. That one up the middle. Samuels with it off his back foot, throws it over to Harris, can't pick it. Good job by Burke, hustling down the line, forcing the issue. He's going to start the inning off on first base, and Scott Herdecki steps in. While we wait for the first pitch, want to give a shout out to my buddy Charlie. Got married last weekend. Him and his lovely bride, Nicole. I know he lurks sometimes. Herdecki hits that one into center on a rope to Brewer. Brewer gets it in quickly over to Washington. So Chavez running for Burke over on second. Back-to-back singles, nobody out, and here's Joey Casa. There's a strike. Good pitch from Lance. That one into left center. Brewer cuts it off before it gets into the gap. Herdecki stopped at second. That probably saves a run. Goes over to third on the bobble. RBI there for Joey Casa, and the lead is cut to 1. You saw just before the pitch, Wes was kind of pointing up into the sky. Have him put a little bit more air under that one. Good job by Casa. Just got under it and roped it into the gap. So still nobody out. Second and third. Circus chasing 1. That one over to Washington. Fires across for the first out. Herdecki comes in to score. We're all tied up. 6-3 for out number 1. Sitting here, Fords with 1 out. Richie Orico hits that one into center. Brewer fires it over to Cap. Casa had to freeze as that one almost hit him. Orico gave it a ride. First and third, one out. And here's Joe Caputo. Peoria Matt over on Twitch. This is a good game. Absolutely back and forth from two powerhouses. That one into right. Marin Jones can't make the catch, but it's foul, and that's probably for the best right there. Still a chance for a double play on a ground ball. If he catches that one, it surely brings in a run, and Circus gets the lead. So not an intentional drop, but still potentially could work in the favor of the BTA defense with the 11 hitter up to bat right now. It's one of those things, good or bad. You could go over scenarios all day long. Greer gives that one to Caputo. Right over at Washington, makes the catch. So, like I was saying right there, you get the out and no runs scored. So still first and third, 2 outs back to the top. And here's Tony Valdez looking to bring the run in and give Circus the lead. That one over Gibson's head into right. Jones with it. Quick throw over to third, slightly offline. Orico into third. Valdez into second. And the pop out didn't matter as Circus recaptures the lead. Tony Ward has a quick word with his pitcher. Tony telling him to put him on. Lance saying, I'm not putting him on. So a big out here for Greer. Duff hits that one into right, just in front of Marin Jones. Jones with a slight bobble. That brings in 2, and it's a 2 RBI single there for Kevin Duff. See if Lance looks over to his manager. Just goes right back to the pitch. D'Agostino hits that one foul to the tree. The tree spits it out. Glad to have you all with us here live from the Park District of Forest Park. A beautiful night here as we're on the air for our final games of the summer season. Got our camera and microphone, everything dialed in for the last few weeks. So we'll be raring to go next year. That one into right. Jones with a slight stumble makes the catch. Good recovery there in right field from Marin Jones. 5 across there for Circus. They've got a 3-run lead. BTA coming up here in the bottom of the 5th. So it's going to be Marin Jones, Tommy Washington, then back to Leo Harris. Butter says the tree has not made a catch for 2 years. The tree has not lost a ball for 2 years. So it's kept our softball budget very reasonable. Thank you, Tree. A couple people, Dean Pritt and William Weatherspoon. Should have put him on. No way you pitched a Duff right there. Absolutely roped a single to get the 2 RBIs. That one right back to Caputo. Jones froze. Caputo with the off-balance throw just gets him if Jones runs that through all the way. He's likely safe, but looked like Caputo had it at first, so he did freeze him. Morning tree, morning softball. That's the correct answer, Amelie, over on Facebook to J. Rob's question. A lot of quality out here in the softball world. That one over to third. Hordecki with it. Kind of corrals it. Burke holds the bag before he pulls off ever so slightly. So 5-3 for out number 2. And we're back to the top here for BTA with Leo Harris. That one right back to Caputo again. So 1-3, 5-3, 1-3 for the 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for BTA. We head to the 6th. Circus with a 3-run lead coming right up. I'm getting exhausty sauce just sitting up here in the booth. I can only imagine how these players feel. Top of the 6th, 2 innings left in this one, standing between these two teams, one of these two teams, and high Y for our men's major A bracket championship. Tim Korenkowski, Alex Chavez, and Sean Burke up. A roasty, toasty one here in Forest Park. Korenkowski hits that one just in front of Jones. Nice little dump shot there into right field for the leadoff single. Korenkowski rewarded with a breeze from Mother Nature. A nice breeze coming in the booth right now. More hits, boys. That one roped into left just in front of Blackwell. The throw over to first. Good thought there. Closer than it had any business being. So back-to-back singles to start things off. And here's Sean Burke. That one foul. Just hits off the top of the fence. No tree there. So Lancet takes his step. The lefty with the pitch. Lefty hit off his left hand into center. Korenkowski around third. Brewer pumps, but no throw ultimately. So first and second now. Another run across for Circus on the RBI single. 3 singles to start off the 6th. So 8-4 right now. Scott Hordecki up. See Uncle Jimmy over on Facebook. That one over to Gibson, down to a knee, throws to second for 1. Samuels can't hold it. Base is loaded. Nobody out. You hear from our left, catch it before you throw it. An unfortunate drop there. Of course, earlier in the broadcast, you heard us talking about the Dana Strong tournament. So, like I said, reach out to us or Jimmy over on Facebook right now. That one in to right. Jones with the catch, fires it into second. Chavez into score. So first and third now, or first out of the inning on a sac fly there from Joey Casa. We got Ram over on Facebook watching too. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you all with us on this scorching Wednesday evening. Here live at the Park District of Forest Park. Harrigan hits that one up the middle to Brewer. That's going to bring Caputo in to score. It should be a fun weekend for the Dana Strong softball tournament indeed. Always awesome to see the community come together for a great cause. As we mentioned, 16-inch softball looking to strike out cancer this weekend. As Orico hits that one off, Greer's hands over to second. Cap with it, off balance throw to Harris. They get him at first. So 2 down now. Caputo up again. It's been a long half inning, folks. I just put together in my head that Marin Jones, Ron, only took me a full season. Caputo hits that one over to Harris, ranges off the bag, plenty of time to step over and make the play. Harris off balance throw to Herdecki makes the catch. So 3 runs in that half for Circus. BTA chasing 6 coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning. Of course, before we get things started off, while we've got Jimmy here, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Uncle Jimmy show with our guy, Cousin Donnie, taking the world by storm. Glad to see Donnie spreading his, he's a peacock. He's got to spread his wings and soar, you know? Glad to see. So Cap starting things off for BTA. It's going to be Samuel, Shannon, and Blackwell. Update over from field 2. Farrow's now leading line drive 8-5 in the top of the 6th. So Farrow's coming back to take the lead, a 3-run lead in the top of the 6th as Cap hits that one up the middle. Korenkowski, that's another great throw from Timmy Korenkowski across the diamond. Cap hit that one deep into the hole. Korenkowski off his back foot. Put a ton of extra mustard on that one to get the out. Saw him kind of get behind his throw on the double play earlier. That one even harder across the diamond. Check your hands, Sean Burke, as Wes Shannon hits a deep fly ball into right, ranging over down, can't make the catch. Joey Casa down on the ground, gives Wes Shannon enough time to get into third base. A good effort there. That ball hammered into the right center gap. Casa chased it back, looked like he overran it by about a step and then couldn't make the comeback on it. Falls to the ground, and there's Wes Shannon standing on third with 1 out. Blackwell hits that one just under Herdecki's hands. That's going to bring Shannon in to score. Will be with an RBI single. BTA now chasing 5. Got a couple messages we'll check in on as I get this graphic updated. Great throw. I thought he was beating it out as well, Peoria Matt, but a great throw from Korenkowski. Jimmy says, Donnie's the man. Great announce partner. Very talented. Glad to have him. Can't wait for next year when we're able to do some bigger and better things here at the Park District of Forest Park. Marie over on Facebook. That's my boy. Solutions on Twitch. Thank you for joining us, and I cannot wait for next season now that we've got everything dialed in. Coming at you live in high def. These cameras, they're fickle as Brewer hits that one over to short. Harrigan flips to Korenkowski, safe at second, out at first. So slight hesitation there from Harrigan at short. Allows Blackwell to reach second. 2 outs still on the out at first. So Arion Gibson, big home run in the second. Just a bit deep there from Caputo. Gibson hits this one high into short center. Duff ranging back, makes the catch for out number 3. So BTA gets one back, still chasing 5. We head to the top of the 7th inning. Circus coming up. So here looking to add a little insurance for Circus is the top of the order. Tony Valdez, Kevin Duff, and Chris Daggs. Valdez hits that one with a grunt into center. That single with authority to start things off. Not sure if the field mic picked it up, but they're talking about bedtimes as Duff rolls that one down the line. It's fair off the chest of Marin Jones. Duff's going to stop at second. Hit that one hard down the line. It would have been fair if Jones didn't get to it, and it just skipped off the chest of Jones before he was able to secure it with his hands. So second and third, nobody out. Daggs up. Daggs hits that one right at Harris. Harris with the easy throw over to Shannon. So good out there for Greer. Tim Korenkowski, Mr. Do-It-All here today. Hits that one into left center. Blackwell chasing back, gets there, makes the catch, gets it in quickly to Brewer. Good job there on the double cut. So Valdez in to score. Duff over to third. Sack fly there from Korenkowski. Chavez in as the lead's up to 6. Just missed. So as it stands right now, after this one, it's going to be Circus taking on High Y. That one into center. Brewer over. It lands right at his feet and skips past. He was expecting it to come up, and it didn't. Marin getting the ball into Cap. Chavez into third, and Duff into score. So as I was saying, as it stands right now, looking like it'll be Circus. So once this one's over, we'll get the stream ended, get all of our nameplates turned over, and then get everything fired back up. Burke hits that one foul to the right side. Should be a quick warm-up for High Y as Circus already here. While we wait to get that one back in play, we do want to thank our sponsor one more time, the fine folks over at Napleton's River Oaks Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. You can learn more at riveroakscdjr.com. Been great supporters for us all season long. Burke hits that one to the left side, just foul. Just missed the line. Well chalked, so you could definitely see right next to where it hit. Still a thick white line next to it. Escobar would be proud. 2 strikes to Burke, 2 outs. Runner on third, a 7-run lead for Circus right now as they're looking to seal the deal and head to the finals. Burke hits that one just over Gibson's head into right. That's another RBI single here for Circus. Eight-run lead now. Scott Hordecki up. That one back at Greer, gets a hand on it. Gibson makes the throw offline. And it looks like right now there's just not a lot of pep in BTA's step. So Casa stepping in first and third. At some point, if you're Circus with this heat, you might want to consider energy conservation mode. It's that one high into left. Blackwell over towards the line, makes the catch for out number 3. So BTA chasing 8 with their last wraps up here in the bottom of the 7th. BTA chasing 8 here, bottom of the 7th. They're going to have Hobson, Greer, and Elsie. See if we get a pinch hitter for Greer in the 2 spot. Over on YouTube checking in, old friend Sarah, glad to have you with us, says stay safe and cool. Always cool. Try to be safe. Sarah, the first person to ever call me mean, but we became friends, so it all worked out. So Caputo here with Hobson. Hobson hits that one up the middle to Korenkowski. This time an easy throw across. That's out number 1. So Greer will hit for himself. Peoria Matt says, smart girl. One of us sat behind the other one in math, and apparently I was a jerk. I got one of those faces as Lance hits that one back to Caputo. Easy underhand flip for out number 2. So we're going to get a pinch hitter for Elsie. I believe it's going to be Mac. So Mac here. Fury Matt says, you know it's hot if Oscar has his shirt untucked. Gotta let it breathe. 1-1 count here to Mac. Mac Truck stepping in. 2 down here for BTA. It's been a great season for BTA, not to take anything away with this performance. That one over to Caputo, off balance throw. Pretty sure he yelled Jeter as he made it. So the final 2 outs there at the hand of the Circus pitcher. BTA loses this one 13-5, and Circus moves on to take on High Y in our next matchup. So as I was saying right before the ground out, it's been a great season for BTA, but Circus is able to end it there, and they live on for at least one more game, maybe 2 here against High Y. So we're going to get this one turned over to the next broadcast. So if you're sticking with us, we'll see you in a few minutes. And if you were just hanging out for that first one, thank you for joining us all season long here at the Park District of Forest Park. We can't wait to have you with us next season.